I said in the previous video, there she is. Like I said in the previous video, I was gonna be going over like mods and things that I've done. I do have a decent list, so just chill, hang out, and we'll get through this. All right. Again, hopefully some of this will be able to help you guys out and go from there. First things first. Oh, by the way, if you see me in this shirt a lot, this is actually my my work shirt and my work uniform. Again, I work at a gym. I'm a personal trainer. It's a whole fitness thing. So yeah, that's my uniform. So I don't want to see in the comments, oh, this guy wears the same shirt every freaking video. It's my uniform. So chill. Okay, so first things first, how the car looked before. I'm gonna throw up a couple of pictures. I don't know if I have a video or not, but I'm gonna throw up a couple of pictures right now. Okay, so that's how the car looked before. All right. So as you can see, I'm sure you guys again have seen my Instagram and you know, some of the videos. The car looks a lot different. So yeah, so again, this is a base G37. It is a 2009 3.7 liter. Okay. The car, I originally got it with 140 or 150, no, 145,000 miles on it. I'm almost at like 160 more or less. I had the car for I think a little bit over a year now. So yeah, we're just under 160. Car's been running great. I will be talking about what I did to it when I first got it, as far as like some maintenance and, you know, kind of just getting the car back up and running. So quick story on how I got the car. The previous owner, which actually goes to the gym that I work at, the previous owner, it was the second car. It was kind of just sitting there in the lot. And he knew that I had he knew that I needed another car. So before I had a 2000, I think it was a 2007 Toyota Camry, and I've had this is my sixth car. A lot of them have been lemons, you know, so it's supposed to be typically reliable, but it wasn't. So that car was going to shit. So he pretty much said, like, hey, listen, I have this other car. It's a G37. It's just sitting in my, you know, in my driveway. I'll go ahead and sell it to you. And I guess, you know, because he knew me and wanted to help me out, he sold it to me for about $3 grand. Okay, I sold my camera for $1,500. So technically, I got the car for about $1,500. Not normal, of course, but I really do appreciate him, and you know, just a great guy, really good friend of mine. So yeah, I got the car for $1,500, about 145,000 miles. And yeah, so now I'm gonna get into what I did after I got it. All right. Alrighty, so first things first, throttle bodies, guys. I can't stress this enough. So when I first got the car was misfiring a lot, you know. So typically, of course, misfiring means you know, one of your cylinders is one of the cylinders is misfiring. So that means a number of things. Could be spark plugs, it could be coil packs, you know, your fuel injectors. It could be maybe dirty throttle bodies. So those three that I just mentioned is what I did. So as soon as I got the car, first things first, oil change, put in the oil filter, all that stuff. Throttle body. So those of you that have a G, this is your throttle body right here. Okay, so you have your intake. So you have intake 1, intake 2, and then your throttle body. If you disconnect this here, okay, if you disconnect your intake, your throttle body is right here. Okay, so all I did, I went ahead and took that out. I'm gonna throw a couple of pictures before and after. All right, so I went ahead and took that out. I use a throttle body cleaner. The link is in the description down below. And just so you guys know, everything that I've done, everything that I have, everything that I bought for this car, it's all gonna be in the description below. I will have all the links ready and set for you. A lot of it's on Amazon. So yeah, if you want any of it or any of it matches what you need to do, just go down below, click that link, and yeah, we'll get it right there. So easy one-stop shop. Okay. All right, so yeah, throttle bodies, I went ahead and cleaned those with the throttle body cleaner that I posted down below. And that definitely made a difference. Second to that, if you remove this cover here, okay, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take those off. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it is is it a 10 mil? I think so. I believe it's a 10 mil. Okay, yeah, so if you take that off, it's very easy. You can see, you're gonna see all the coil packs on this side and this side, okay? I will be putting it, which makes it a lot easier if you guys are experiencing misfires. I'm gonna go ahead and put the number of cylinders, okay, well not the number of cylinders, but each number, so you have they go zigzag. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. I believe it goes zigzag. So I'm gonna put up the picture now, exactly how it looks here, and you will see each number, so you know exactly which one to do. In my case, I didn't do that. Okay, so remember, your coil packs are unfortunately kind of expensive. So all 6 of them comes up to about almost $1,000, which kind of sucks. That's a lot of money. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go ahead and pretty much do one by one, see which one was messed up, keep testing, whatever. You know, just so that way I can save some money. You know, I work, gotta pay bills and all that stuff. So, but I was able to figure out which one it was. So I went ahead and changed that one. And now we are good to go. It wasn't misfiring anymore. But since I was changing out the coil packs, I went ahead and changed out the spark plugs, but I actually needed to. So I'm gonna put up a picture. It's pretty bad. Check this out. Okay, so those spark plugs that you saw were rusted. Spark plugs were, I've never seen rusted spark plugs in my life. So it's pretty bad. You can see the befores and afters between the old ones and the new ones. And yeah, spark plugs, new coil packs. The one that was broken, I fixed that one, and cleaned up the throttle bodies. That fixed it up completely. Car was no longer misfiring. Everything was working, is working perfectly fine. Okay. And also a quick tip, as far as the coil pack, you guys do not, it's going to be a little hard for me to explain this, but you guys do not always have to change the entire coil pack. It may just be, I believe it's on the top side of that coil pack, and you can kind of do a little more research. It may just be the spring. Okay, there's gonna be a little spring when you take off of the coil pack towards the top side. When you remove the top side, it's hot as shit, man. When you remove the top side, you're gonna see like a little bit of a spring, okay? That sometimes can be the issue. In my case, it was the issue. So I had already replaced a few coil packs, but that was actually, it was just a freaking spring that was messed up on one. So I changed the spring itself, saved some money on that one, and yeah, that was it. It pretty much fixed it. But if you do see oil, like you saw in the picture of the coil pack, if you do see oil on it, I would change it. Change the whole thing. Don't even bother. Just change the whole freaking thing. Okay, you don't want to be taking any chances with your car. All right, so those are the main things I did as soon as I got the car. All right, guys. So up next is going to be headlight restoration. An extremely easy thing to do. Okay, the majority of cars, especially older cars, naturally have really fogged up headlights. And sometimes even the tail lights too, but mainly in headlights. Really easy to fix actually, as long as it's not too far, you know, as long as the damage is not too bad. But again, links below, guys. Everything you need below. Okay, so search through what you need, grab it, you're good to go. So what you need is masking tape, just to protect the body of the car, clear coat, and then sandpaper. Okay, make sure you can do it. It is a wet or dry. Okay, so sandpaper, just so you guys know, if you didn't know, the higher the number, the finer the grit is going to be. Okay, so if you want a a fine sandpaper. In other words, when you touch sandpaper, it's not super rough. It's a little rough, and the grains are really small compared to other sandpaper that's like it's gonna rip your skin off. You want to go for a higher number. So I believe I have 2000 grit sandpaper that I used, and that worked wonders. Okay, so all you got to do, and I'm actually going to put a quick video and pictures actually right now. Once you guys are done masking it off, use water. Okay, make sure you rub it in nice and easy. What you're gonna see, just so you don't freak out, because I freaked out, what you're gonna see is your headlight. And of course, these are brand new. I'll get into these in a second. But when you mask it off and you start rubbing it with the water, make sure the water's falling through, and you start to, you know, buff it out with the sandpaper, it's gonna get fogged up. It's gonna look even worse. It's gonna look horrible. You're gonna freak out. Don't freak out. It's fine. It's actually pretty freaking cool. It's pretty like magic. So once you mask off the body of the car, headlights is the only thing that's showing, rub it in. Okay, it's gonna look fogged up. Once it's all done, dry it up completely. Again, body is masked off, so you protect the paint of your car. You do very light coats. Okay, pretty much just you know, real simple. Go through a few layers, so a few coats, but just very light. 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, all over your headlight. You're gonna see an instant difference. Okay, let it sit for a couple minutes, go again. Okay, and you keep going up to what you need. Don't do too much, because then you're gonna get caked up with clear coat. Again, with everything that I'm telling you guys, take your freaking time. Do not rush it. I did rush on one thing, which I'll get into, and it's kind of annoying, but I'm not too mad at it. As of now, I'm not mad about it anymore. So yeah, do that. You will be extremely happy, just so you can kind of like restore your headlights until, let's say you want to upgrade to those or to some custom headlights, whatever you want. Okay, but that's a really good trick. All right, good thing to know. All right, guys, so up next, we're actually going to be talking about the tail lights. Okay, so as you see here, of course, they are tinted, but you can still see some red, which to me, I absolutely love how it came out. Just because, yeah, having completely smoked out taillights it looks good, but this gives it a little bit, you know, a different look. It's you know, it's a unique look. So during the day, sometimes you can see, depending on the light, you can see like maybe some burgundy and red, dark, like a dark wine red, and then at night it looks pretty much black, you know, because it's just too dark to see the lighting inside with the red inside. So I'll show the befores and after now. Okay, so how I did that, again, everything below in the description. All you need is the tint, the shade, the tint, shade, spray, whatever, it says it there, and clear coat. That's it. That's all you need. So mask it off, get some newspaper, whatever, tape everything up, tape up the body, because you don't want to get overspray on the body of your car. And once you're done, once again, take your time. So when you're going through, they do sell, which I do not have it linked down below, but they do have this little like adapter you put on top of the spray can, on top of the nozzle, which has a little handle here. So as you're spraying through, it kind of opens up the width of the spray. Okay, but I did it without it, and it came out really good. I've had this for, I would say, almost a year like this, and no chips, no fading at all. The car is dirty right now. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see that. A little dirty, gotta clean her up. But yeah, it came out just fine. Okay, so when you're going, keep this separate, work on this, and then do this separately. So again, really quick, brief swipes as you're going through. Coat it evenly, and make sure you know and remember the number of coats you do here, so that way you can do the same thing here. Because if not, which is what I have, you're gonna have this tail light, which is a little bit lighter than this portion, and this whole tail light is darker than this one. Okay, so it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody has ever noticed it. I'm the only one that notices it. But yeah. Oh, so let me go ahead during the daytime. Let me show you how the tail lights look. I'm gonna try to get the best view for you guys possible. So I'm gonna show you guys how they look during the day. I feel like they're pretty bright. So yeah, check it out. Alright, so like I said, you can clearly see them, very visible, which leads me to my next one. So you see my rings that are blinking, okay? So this mod, very, very easy. It's in the trunk. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. This is from Diode, D-I-O-D-E, Dynamics. This is a tail light mod. So before the mod, you actually have a bulb in between, okay, well inside the circle, that will light up. So if you put your blinker on, the rings don't light up, okay? It's the actual bulb that'll blink and light up. And it kind of like, it's like a fade in, fade out, fade in. It looks old, it looks dated, okay? So this to me resembles like the GTR. As you guys know, that's my favorite car. It's my dream build. That is my dream car there, okay? So yeah, for sure, absolutely love this mod. It's a super, super easy mod. The link is below to get yours. And it's a plug and play. You literally just open your trunk, pull out some of the panels, which take 2 seconds, plug it into your tail lights, and you're good to go. Tuck it away, you're done. If you don't know how to do that, just search it up. There's a bunch of videos on how to do that, okay? Also, if any of you guys are interested, I do have an extra set. So if anybody wants it, just send me a message on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to sell it to you, okay? So yeah, that's the tail light mod. All right, guys, so up next is gonna be the front bumper. This was straight from Z1 Motorsports, okay? Link is down below. It's a simple mod, nothing too crazy. I was overthinking it when I was interested in getting it. I thought you had to do a lot of what's the word? I thought you had to fuck with the car a lot, in other words, okay? I thought you had to really mess with a lot of things, get a bunch of different parts or whatever. Not necessarily, okay? So I bought the bumper, came in. Z1 is always really, really good with shipping and sending out parts. They're typically really fast with it. So they went ahead and sent it to me. It was here, I think, in less than a week or so. And yeah, my dad came and we threw it on together with the headlights after they came in. And yeah, it worked out just fine. So yeah, if you guys are interested in getting the front bumper, mine is a 2009 base model. This is for the 2010 and up. So if you don't have these kinds of headlights, that's okay. You just you have to buy a pair, and that's pretty much it. You know, you just need the headlights so that way they can fit, and you can throw it on your G. All right. Now this grill, I did not get this grill from Z1. I got this grill off of Amazon actually. And the link's down below. So if you guys want the same grill, what Z1 has is the same grill, but it's in chrome. Again, I don't like chrome. I don't like this chrome here. I'm going to be wrapping this black eventually. Just haven't gotten to do it yet. But yeah, if you want the same that's already made black, it's not painted, you can get off of Amazon with the link down below. All right, guys, so up next is gonna be the headlights. Okay, this is not gonna be the best example because it is light outside, but don't worry, later on tonight I will make sure to get a couple videos of the headlights themselves. All right, so these are the Spider headlights. These are the GTR headlights for the G37. There was a huge back order on these, so I didn't get them for like 6 months, which sucked. But they finally came in, and yeah, they were actually on sale, so I got them for about, I believe it was like $500 or $600. Right now they're a little bit over 1,000, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure if you wait a little bit, you can possibly get them on sale. I think it was like a special deal that they had for whatever reason. So yeah, so here they are. Hey guys, so like I said, I was gonna give you guys a little demo as far as the headlights. By the way, for lighting, really clean, guys. So definitely recommend getting some. Just changes up the the interior of your car. This is the headlights at night. So as you can see, really good output, but I do have to change the angle, which is very simple. It's pretty much just using I think it's a Phillips screwdriver, and when you tighten it, it'll actually move the beam, the edge of the beam, higher up. So right now they're a little bit too short, so I'm going to bring them up a little bit more, just so that way they're aiming towards the top side over there. Okay, because while I'm driving, it's just they're getting cut off way too short. So yeah, this is it, and these are, I'm gonna show you the high beams in a second. Those are the high beams. Not the best. Again, I just think it's because the headlights are angled a little bit too far down. So I think when I angle them up, the high beams will be even higher. Oh, and real quick, these are through my tints. This is without my tints. Pretty big difference, as you can see there. Okay, so just so you guys know, if you do get 20% at night, that's what you see. It's still good, guys. It's clear. Just a little bit darker compared to this. All right, so hope this helps out. All right, guys, so up next is gonna be the fog lights. So these two are different, of course. This one I got through Z1. This I got through Amazon. So again, link is down below. I did not do this myself. I had one of my boys, I'll go ahead and put his Instagram right up here. He has a great shop, him and his family. If you guys want tints, sound systems, alarm systems, electric work. I don't like electric work. I suck with electric work, so I'll leave that to him. But yeah, if you guys want any of that work done and you are in the local area of Homestead or somewhere in Miami, hit him up and he'll definitely take care of you. Just let him know that I sent you, okay? All right, guys, so up next is gonna be the tag lights. All right, so these I got on Amazon. They've been absolutely amazing. If your original factory, I hope you can hear me, guys, with the exhaust in the background. But if your original factory tag light, the housing is all fogged up and nasty, honestly, I would say just buy these. They're not that expensive. The light output, which I'll show you at night, the light output that it puts out onto the road is really nice. Super, super bright. You can clearly see your tag, and yeah, they're really, really good. And like I said, this is the lighting for the tag light. Okay, so as you see, really freaking bright. It's awesome. Love how it came out. They're super, super bright. So little details, guys. If you want it, go down in the description. Oh, look at this shit. Oh gosh. You always fall in love with your car every single day. So tagging with this, let's bring it up to the interior. Excuse the car, it's a little messy. So here I have floor lighting. Guys, unfortunately I do not have, I got it through Amazon. I mean through Instagram, okay? There was an ad and the price was really good, so I went ahead and bid. These are really, really good. It is not wireless. You can get some wireless ones. There's a ton of different kinds out there. But these are wired into right in here. Okay. So this is just the typical, like, that smoker port or whatever for the lighter. I have one in here. So this is a button. So if I push it, turn it off, turn it on. But the really cool part about it is it's connected to your phone. So through Bluetooth, you can change the color, like pretty much all of them. You can sync it to music, you can change the different strobe, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay, so I thought it was pretty cool. Along with this. So this is different. I do have this one in the link down below, and I'm pretty sure you can get floor lighting with this company as well. Same thing, these are linked to Bluetooth, so I have them red. I actually had these red too, but I just switched it to blue today. So that's pretty cool, you know, like me, I kind of get bored with things, so I like to change all the time. So I frequently change the colors, and I'm gonna be changing these to like a bluish, purplish kind of color. So at nighttime, it's really, really nice, which I'll show you guys later. On to the next one. All right, so up next, window visors. Okay, so these window visors, believe it or not, they are through Walmart, which is kind of crazy. Okay, but they have been really, really good. They're super strong. They're called Eos Visors. You can just search them up on walmart.com, and they're very, very inexpensive. All right, but I like the look of them. As you see, they're kind of like, instead of just thick here and all the way thick here, they kind of go a little bit, you know, a little bit thinner, a little bit skinnier, so it kind of forms with the car as well. You know, different grooves and stuff like that. So yeah, I really, really like them. I like how they came out, and it's the little details that you guys will see that really, really make a big difference on your car. All right, so followed by that is tints. As you see, it looks pretty freaking black. Jeez. Okay, so currently I have 15% all windows, 20%, and yes, front windshield, 20%. How is it at nighttime? Pretty freaking black. It's pretty dark, but it's not bad. I can still see. And light output, it could be better. I will be changing out the bulbs on my headlights in the near future, hopefully, to a little bit stronger of an output. So I'll make sure to make a video on that one. Again, if you are here in the local Miami area / like Homestead down south, hit up my boy Jay. I'll put his Instagram there again. He will definitely take care of you. So tints, sound systems, sound system, alarms, electric work. Again, I don't like that shit. That's all his avenue. They're good at that. All right, so yeah, hit him up, let him know I sent you. He'll definitely take care of you. All right, guys, so while I'm out here, as you see, this is not typical. Okay, this is typically all chrome. Once again, I hate chrome. All right, I don't like it. To me, it's too, I don't even know. I just don't like it, guys. Yeah, see, I get sick. Okay, anyway, so if you are here in the local area, same area, Miami, down south Homestead, I'll put up the guy's Instagram right here. He really took care of me. He does wrapping of cars, almost anything, honestly. He wrapped up, well, he did a chrome delete on my car, and he also wrapped the roof. So this roof is typically this color, but wrapped it black. Had it for several months now. No lifting, no bubbling whatsoever. And you know, he really takes care of his guys. So if you want to do that. Oh, and I did do my side pillars. As you can see, it looks kind of weird just because this car was before sitting in the sun. So like it got all faded and got all scratched up with the weather. So I went ahead and told him, yo, just go ahead and wrap it. So that way this doesn't look faded anymore. It at least looks like a glossy black, you know, so that way it'll match on the other side as well. So yeah, if you're in the area, hit them up. If not, you know, I'm sure you guys can find somebody in your area that will do the same exact thing. Yeah, again, little details will make a big difference. Just the tints, the visors, the chrome delete changed the way the car looked 100%. All right, so little details make a big difference. Okay, so up next, rims. Guys, these rims are painted. I painted them myself. I'll go ahead and put the befores right now, and a little bit of the afters. Okay, so I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, okay, well, yo, they were pretty freaking glossy. What happened? They're still a little glossy, but guys, you got to remember that this was a little bit of a touch up on the wheels, just so that way they can look decent until I get an actual set of wheels. So yeah, once again, guys, please take your time. All right, let me show you. Let me try to find which one has it. Nope. Not this one. Nope, not this one. Yep, this one. All right, guys, so as you can see, if we can focus here. All right, you see that? That's because I was impatient and I went ahead and drove the car, and I did not let the paint fully bake into the wheels. Oh, perfect. Here you go. This is the shit that I got so pissed off with. So as you saw, of course, the wheel spinning the paint was almost dry, but with gravity and the wheel spinning, it started to push the paint out. So of course it wrinkled up and got all freaking messed up and shit. But it's fine, it's all right, it's okay, no problem. Getting a new set of wheels, don't know when, but I will eventually. So again, everything you need is down below. You have to make sure that you first, I'm gonna give you the order real quick. Clean your wheels, take them all off, okay? If you got blocks, put your car on blocks. If you have an enclosed area, even better. I did it outside in this driveway with the wind and all the shit flying everywhere, and of course everything wanted to get stuck on the wheels as it was drying. So yeah, that wasn't fun. So if you got an enclosed area, great. If not, do the best you can. And again, make sure that you can allow these wheels to dry overnight, okay? Don't drive them the same day. All right, so if you could take them all off, great. If not, do one side and do the other. I had to do one wheel at a time, so it took me actually a couple of days because of course I have to work and all that shit too. So the order: clean your wheels completely, okay? Make sure there's nothing on it. You need sandpaper, okay? Sandpaper or not sandpaper. Was it sandpaper? I think so. Well, there's like I think it's like a 3M sponge. It's pretty rough. That's good too, okay? All you want to do is make sure you get as much of the paint that's currently on the wheels. You want to get that off along with its clear coat, just so that way you're prepping your wheels for paint, okay? So clean your wheels, take all the shit off of it, okay? It's gonna be a little bit of a bitch. It's a little tedious. Once you're done, you gotta clean them again. Get all of the powder, everything that you sanded off, get all of that off. Make sure it's completely dry. Once they are dry, and they're 100% dry, go ahead, and what I did was I used cards. I think it's in the video that I just showed you guys. I used flashcards, okay, and I put them between the tire and the rim. They're kind of just sitting there, and I used tape them all, so it was like one cone connected together, because if not, the flashcards would be just flying around, which they did anyway, and they kind of mess up the paint. But again, whatever, it's fine. No stress, we're good. So then once you're done, even coat of paint. Don't go crazy, go light. Do your coats, wait at least if you can, wait an hour, okay? Let it fully dry, then go again, okay? Keep doing that. Once you're done, you have your clear coat, which again, everything is below your sandpaper or the sponges, your paint, and your clear coat. Guys, if you want, do your own research. If you can find something that's even better that'll last, go for it. All right, this is what I did, but you don't have to follow it. I'm just advised. I'm trying to help you guys out, okay? But if you want to do your own research, do it. If you really don't care, you're kind of just trying to make them look nice for right now, then all right, it's fine. Experiment, learn from your mistakes, and you get better as you go. So then, yeah, once you're done with all your coats of black, make sure they're even across all wheels. Then you do your coats of clear. Again, even coats across all wheels. If you're coating it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, you gotta do the same thing for all wheels. Let them sit overnight. Dry for 24 hours. Once they're dry, throw them on. You may mess them up when you're putting them on as you're putting the lugs back in. Okay, that's what I did, and it is what it is. All right. If you know a way not to do that, great. But if you do, like, you're not gonna die. Okay, you see a little scratch here and there, but it's not gonna kill you. Okay, you'll be straight. So yeah, hope they come out good. Send me a message on Instagram. You know, show me the process, whatever. I would love to see you guys doing it. All right, so let me know. All right, guys, so you guessed it, of course. Up next is exhaust. I'm not sure how it is on the phone, but if you like it, great, awesome. So what did I do? Very simple. Mufflers, took them off. Z1 Y pipe. From there, resonated. Okay, resonated. Fastened tensions, test pipes. Okay, so that's how it currently sounds. I don't like rasp. It's a little raspy for me. I don't really care for the rasp. I'd rather have that clean, crisp, deeper VQ sound rather than a loud freaking trombone flying down the road. You know, I just don't like it. All right, so yeah, trumpet gang, nah, I'm not a fan. Okay, but again, if you like that, go for it. That's the setup right there. It's pretty cost, effective. It's not too expensive. And guys, the muffler delete, super easy. A couple of bolts, take it off. That's it. That's literally it. So if you wanted to take off your mufflers a while ago, you should have done it. All right, it takes 2 seconds. So yeah, that's exhaust. Intakes. Okay, so as you see, we have dual intakes. They come standard with the 370s, G37's. I got it from Z1, as you can see there. They're pretty good. They're actually really good. I like it. I like how they turned out. I like what they've done. Definitely toned up the beefiness of how the engine sounds. As far as how much of a difference you'll feel a little bit of a difference. Nothing crazy, guys. So don't expect massive freaking gains just from some intakes. But it will definitely help suck in some more air just at a stronger rate. So yeah, that's when you'll hear that deeper tone. I'll go ahead and put in the clip of that as well when I first put them in. Oh my god, dude. And now we're back inside the car. I know this video is kind of a little crazy, but it's all good. We're getting shit done, guys. Okay, so as you can see here, guys, all the freaking ugly ass cracks. This is a defect, I guess, from the factory, guys. So if you have it, it's normal. The majority of G37 owners have it as well. Let me see. There we go. Okay, so you see that right there. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little trick down below. I put it in there. It looks worse now, but when I first did it, it looked really good. It's actually like a dark grayish / black rubber that you mold to your dash. So it will, one, prevent your dash from continuing to crack, and two, kind of, make it look a little bit nicer for the time being until you either, one, get a new dash, or two, wrap your dash. Okay, if you didn't know about that, look into it. And up next, the famous steering wheel, guys. Very simple. Jojo, call him up, hit him up. He'll give you one. He won't give you one, you got to pay for it, but he'll make it for you. So guys, if you want a steering wheel, hit him up. He can do hex carbon, regular carbon, forged carbon. If you want those little lights that'll kind of like tell you when to shift, they can do that too. A little more money, but whatever you want to do. If you want this burgundy, gold, red, pink, silver, whatever you want, he'll do it. Stitching, if you want that pink and this blue, he'll do it. Whatever you want, go get one. It's really nice and it feels good too. And that leads me to the next thing, guys. If you know Infinities, this is not standard. This shift knob is actually from a Q50 or Q60, one of those. This is the new upgraded one. Now, before you guys go ahead and buy, I got it through eBay. If you guys want to get one, be cautious of what you're getting. The only reason why I'm saying that is because my steering wheel is black leather with red stitching. To me, this was pretty freaking dark, and I didn't really consider the stitching as well. But then I saw another G that had, after I got mine, after I installed it, he had black leather. This is actually gray. He had black leather with freaking red stitching. So of course that's gonna bug the hell out of me, but it's not a big deal. If I ever wanted to later on, I'll sell this one and get an actual black one with red, so that way it can match perfectly. But that's not, that's not a big deal to me for right now. For right now, to me, it feels absolutely amazing. It looks really good. Definitely changes the interior. So yeah, guys, if you're looking into that, oh, and I'll make sure to throw the before and after too, so you can see that. But yeah, check it out. It's on eBay. They have them all over the place. And from there, and by the way, just ignore all this monstrosity. Okay, the doors are painted, which I'll talk in a second. So I gotta repaint that sucker. But yeah, master window module system, whatever. This is a fairly easy mod to do. This is the second one that I've had. No, yeah, the first one. This is the first one I've had. First one that was the first one that came with it. It was not working. You push it, windows wouldn't go down. So I just went ahead and changed the system itself, which again, it's on eBay. Just look up master window for G37 or something like that, and then you should be able to pop it up. You just pretty much take off this trim here, take it out, plug it back into the wires, and it's done. Pretty much plug and play. All right, guys, so this is a little painful to see, but before it was completely black. As you can see, this is where my leg hits when I'm driving, because my leg's up here. So that's where it's hitting, and of course my hand is constantly here. So yeah, that's why the paint is coming off. So I'm gonna try to look for a little bit more of a permanent way for these doors. But these doors were originally gray. I'm not sure if or tan, like the interior. I'm not sure if I still have the videos or photos from before, but if I do, I'll make sure to go and throw that up. If not, it's pretty easy to take them off. You have some screws along the edge. You get some pry tools, you pry it off. You know, you unscrew a couple of things here and there, and it's pretty much, you know, the whole door comes off, which is great. So yeah, that's something you could easily do, and it changes up the entire interior. I don't like tan, so this to me is ugh, but I'm working slowly. Oh, look at this door. See, a lot better. I'm slowly working to making the entire interior completely black. All right, so yeah. And up next, floor mats, guys. So these were a little pricey. Do I regret buying them? Absolutely not. Why? If you can see this, they come all the way up. They cover absolutely everything. You can see the tan carpet there, but you really don't see it, just because the majority of the carpet is covered by the floor mats. All right, so the floor mats go really high up. They go into the plastic trim, the door pillars and whatnot. So it covers everything. This one has the infinity emblem. You can get them in different colors. I got them in white. Probably should not have gotten them in white, but I did. So they're a little dirty, but not bad. I get some wipies and I kind of scrub it out a little bit, and it kind of brings them back to life. So, but yeah, that's the floor mats. They have the front too, and then of course the interior as well that covers the entire floor. So again, link is down below. Whew, almost there, guys. Almost done. Okay, so pillars, side pillars. Come on, focus, man. No, not there. There. Okay, so as you see, it looks pretty damn good, which it is. It came out really good. Only thing I don't like, if you touch your headliner, it's soft, right? This is rough as hell. Why? Because I just experimented and used spray paint. I also spray painted the vents. Okay, so eventually what I'm going to be doing, because the goal is to completely black out the interior, is to take this off completely and rewrap it in a black suede, and also naturally headliner. Okay, so the headliner will be wrapped in suede, black suede eventually, but not priority right now. So currently tan, but eventually will be black. And guys, last but not least for this video, but not entirely, okay? This car has a long way to go. But for this video, last but not least, Grinds air suspension sponsor. So Grinds, it's funny because the previous owner of this car that sold it to me is a buddy of the owner of Grinds, or you know, some affiliates of Grinds. They connected me to them, so I was following them, and believe it or not, they had a sponsorship available. So I went ahead and applied. Finally it came through. I got the sponsorship, which was really, really awesome. All right, guys, so the flooring of the trunk, I actually did that myself. It was I'm missing a piece. What the hell? Look at that shit. Look at that. Where the hell is it? Yo, did somebody snag a freaking piece of my trunk? Are you kidding me right now? Did it slide under? I don't know. So that's super weird. I gotta find that. Nobody goes in my trunk. And nothing goes in my trunk. So my trunk's always closed. I don't know where the hell that shit is. I'm thinking it might have slid through under. But that shit's heavy. I don't know how it went under. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. I gotta figure that out later. Okay, so I'll make sure, I don't have it saved right now, but I'll make sure to go back to my Amazon list and get the vinyl that I use. So this is actually a big ass piece of wood that I took, one of my friends gave to me, and I went ahead and took the liner of the trunk. So this piece, you can see that, this piece there, I took it out completely, put it over some cardboard, used a marker, traced it, cut it, put that over the cardboard. I mean, I put the cardboard that's already traced of the trunk liner, put it over the piece of wood, and then I used I forgot what it's called, a machine to cut. Okay, some sort of sawzall or something like that. And yeah, I used that, trimmed it. I needed to do some, some fabrications here and there as far as the edges. So I used some sandpaper, sanded it down, sunk in perfectly, made sure the wood was nice and smooth. And then this vinyl, which looks kind of like a black wood floor, which is pretty cool, which is really nice. But you can tell in different spaces, like here, I don't know if you can see that, but here it looks like a sticker, So, but I wanted to have some sort of trunk setup. I wanted to build some sort of trunk setup for right now, until I change it up later, So yeah, so that was pretty much it. But guys, this is gonna be in pretty much all my videos, because this is what you do when you get sponsored. Oh no, that's gonna shake. If you guys are interested in getting bags, okay, believe me, it's worth it. All right, it's worth it. Why? Because when you're going in areas that it's maybe a little bit of water, okay, you don't want to be riding too low through that water. You want to air up, you can air up. If you're going over railroad tracks, you can air up. If you're going over speed bumps, you can air up. You can clear it, drop your shit, and keep going. Okay, so is it worth spending? And actually, matter of fact, there are coils out there that cost just about the same as the bags or even more. So if you guys, I mean, it depends on what you're doing. If you're freaking, I don't know, your rally car and all that, nah, okay, go do your shit. But if you're a daily driver, okay, you're building a car, you want to ride low, I don't know, if it fits you, which I believe is the majority of us, I would say save your money. Don't buy springs, please. These are heavy ass cars. I spent the last like 30 minutes trying to clear my phone to finish the freaking ending. My gosh. I have 128 gigs on my phone and I've used all of it. I know, it's crazy. Anyways, guys, if you want to ride on bags, again, 10%. I can get you up. I can get you a coupon or discount with 10%. Use my code Franco37, and yeah, ride on air, guys. I definitely recommend it. It's extremely it's convenient. That's it. It's convenient, and you can ride as low as you want. You can air up whenever you want, and when you get to wherever you want to get to, your car is slammed all the time. Okay, so to me, it's worth it. Don't go cheap. Don't buy springs. These cars are heavy. You're gonna be every bump, pop, 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 and you're freaking slamming your the under part of your car all the time. Don't do that shit. So save, take your time, do it right, go for quality. Don't just try to do everything quickly just so you can say your car slammed. All right. So yeah, if you're interested, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, guys, I will see you on vlog number 3. This has been Modded Media, Jonathan. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.